Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy new year 2026. I don't know about you guys, but this guy didn't stay up till midnight. No, old men go to bed early. Well, just an update on the new slugs made from the old slug mold. And those are the product of that mold. And we went hunting this past weekend, and I shot some that I had loaded previously, just by themselves. No special wadding or anything. Loaded these with it was 26 grains a long shot and a Winchester AA hull. But the whole purpose of this was to replicate a Brennecke slug, one of the Brennecke lines, and that involves your slug and these components here, which is a 70.70 nitro card. This is a 3/8 wax coated fiber wad and another nitro card. And you take all of these and put them together and you screw them from the bottom. And all of these things stay together when they go through the air. Well, gotta have a pretty precise way of making that hole through the center of all of that, through the cards and through the wad and then into the slug. And the only way right now that I have, because I haven't developed a permanent type jig for this, but what I did take was a 12 gauge straight hold shell. I knocked the primer out of it just so I could get them out. And the whole purpose is to try to drill a straight hole. So I took a 20 gauge shell and I cut off the plastic and left the brass or steel part here. I took the primer out and I took what they call the hammer. I guess it's called a hammer that's inside of this primer. I had to take that out to be able to drill a precise hole through here, which will allow me to, here's the process actually. You take your slug, drop it down inside, you take your other components here, push them down, take this device, I know it's got electrical tape on it, but it fits snugly. And you take all of this, you run over to my new fancy dancy mini drill press. Little bitty thing. And you take this and you drill a hole all the way down through. And you're gonna have to bear with me here. And what you do, you take a screwdriver. And you punch everything out. Yeah, well, that was a fail. Anyway, I do need to get some sort of stand so y'all can see this better. But that works. It took a little time to get all this set up. You know, I mean, there's a lot of variables here. Whether this is totally level this way and this way. I got it as the bottom as flat as I could. And then of course there's variables here with the drill. Does it drill straight up and down? Well, did pretty good. Well, the final product is this. This is a Fiocchi clear 2 3/4 inch hole. And it's got 29 grains of long shot. It's got the tail wad. The total payload is 1.5 ounces. It's got a nitro overshot card with a roll crump on top. So I made 2 different loads. Since I've already tried another load just shooting these all by themselves, pretty accurate out to about 55 yards. I had my rangefinder and put a little target out there at 55 yards. And here's my target, a piece of cardboard box that I stuck on a piece of rod that I hammered into the ground. If you look real closely here, you can see the little ridges right here. That's the ridges that are on that shell. So they're flying straight. The hole looks big, but that's 2 holes in one. When I took the first shot up here, I was aiming towards the top of this card, or this box. I hit it here and it twisted the box. I took another shot, then I took another shot and I thought I missed. But if you turn it around on the backside, you actually see 2 holes. There's the first shot hole, here's the second shot. So all by themselves, they fly pretty damn straight. I don't know if I can get any better than that, but I just wanted, I wanted to try this style where you have a tail wad screwed to the slug itself. And if they work, then great. But it's a lot of work to do this, to get all of these lined up and then get the screw in straight to where they don't wobble when they're all screwed together. I mean, I actually put them in here and then screw them together while they're inside of this, because this is just about exactly the inside diameter of the hole here. But I loaded up 4 of each, 4 with the tail wads that are screwed to the slug, and then 4 the same setup, but there's no screw attaching all of this stuff. And I'll take them out to the range and see how they do. And if, you know, it all depends on the accuracy as to whether I'm going to continue doing this or just load them up to where they fly all by themselves. Where they fly. But anyway, that's a pretty neat little drill press. Oh, like 70, 80 bucks. Look at all the machine parts on it. Probably some little 10-year-old boy in China made this. Probably not too far from the truth, but it's pretty well made, solid construction. Pretty smooth. I oiled it up. Comes with a little plastic vise, which I don't know. All right. I'll give you guys updates when that comes. Oh, that was a Christmas present right there. Pretty cool tool. Expensive tool, but you know, when I'm trying to make loads that are exactly as the next one for a powder charge, or the weight of all of this stuff put together makes a difference. That way there, you just try to eliminate all the variables that you know, can lead to inaccuracy, besides the human factor, which is me. And you know, I'm not that great of a shot, but we'll get it done. Adios. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Be careful out there. Adios.